we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They got it away from the shadow of their own goalpost. Now out past the 20 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Crosses to 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K.
Going over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, picks on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Try to get it to the edge. Finding an escape route. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself. So first down here as they go back to work. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Might as well give it to him again. Finds a little space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. And the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking for a man. It's Bobo. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Fires and picked off. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the right. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. Finding open areas. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Inside the 25. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. With the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board. The Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Trying to get the corner. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeye. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Bobo. He unleashes a long one. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was... So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. He fires to the left side. He's got it on the outside. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not back.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points. And the Buckeyes backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Right on the money. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. They'll try to get outside. Running to Green. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Bobo. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute... Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Past the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their... They're going to throw it to start the drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.